Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Sunday morning. With us today is Bonnie Brady, and she's been a real spokesperson about saving our oceans, saving the environment on the entire east coast of America. And those windmills are not environmentally friendly. Well, Bonnie Brady, give us an update. What have you been doing, and what's going on with the windmills?
Hi, John. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate the time to get back and give you several updates. First of all, I have a new job. I am now the policy director for the New England Fisher Stewardship Association, which is a fishermen's group that goes all the way from Maine down to New Jersey. And same concept, we're fighting for fishermen's rights and for U.S. domestic American seafood and all of that, but also involving not only just offshore wind, but floating wind further up north. So it's going to be a busy year. And in addition to that, I wanted to tell you about we had some horrible instances last month. We had, you may have heard, the fishing vessel Lily Jean from Gloucester went down at sea on its way in during a rather large finish to a storm. It had iced up quite a bit, and apparently the boat went down about 25 miles east of Gloucester with 7
Oh, my God. What does this usually happen?
No, honestly, and Gus, there were 7 people on board. The captain, Gus Sanfilippo, he was a consummate professional. I think he was a 5th-generation commercial fisherman, and everybody on the boat, for the most part, had time at sea. It's happened sometimes very quickly. You have freezing spray that can occur. You can also have, just in general, from the temperature of the water, you can suddenly start getting ice onto the boat. It happens in the Northeast a lot. Usually you take baseball bats and beat it off that way. But sometimes the closer to land that you get, it's actually warmer when you're further out on the ocean. The closer to land is when the temperatures tend to get colder, and that's when these situations happen. We haven't had anything like this happen in years. And
everybody passed away?
Yeah. They, I guess the EPIRB, which is the beacon that goes off if for some reason the boat takes on water, and it went off at just before 7 o'clock in the morning on the 30th. And they sent a helicopter from Cape Cod, Air Station Cape Cod, which was really quick, flipped to there, and they found only a empty life raft and someone who had already been deceased, and that was it.
My God.
So it happened quickly.
That is horrible.
And horribly.
Yeah, tell us about the windmills now. Is there any progress?
Well, I just actually was reading Bloomberg before this chat, and it turns out the administration is planning on appealing on all of the offshore wind farms that they lost through various motions in the various district courts. Now, they did not lose all of them completely. Some of the judges what they did is say they wanted an expedited summary briefing schedule so that the two sides could put their documents together and let the judge see it all. The only judge that said, you're not going to do anything until I say so, was the judge down in Virginia for the Dominion Seavow offshore wind farm. So that has to definitely be appealed. And the Ørsted sites at Revolution Wind and Sunrise Wind were done by Royce Lamberth. He's a 92-year-old out of the district court in D.C., those cases are still moving through, but because of the no-goes for any of them and whether they allowed for a temporary injunction or not, the government now is going to appeal all of them. So it looks like it'll be District Court of Appeals time for all of them, which is a
Now,
great
explain to the people that are listening to us and don't know what the heck we're talking about. We're talking about the windmills being put in the Atlantic Ocean that is going to end up costing people 200-300% more for electricity when they're finished, and they're not. And they claim it's pro-environmental, but it's actually very bad for the environment.
Right, absolutely. Sorry, I was being a little bit in the weeds there, John. Yes, they are horrible for the environment. The wind farms that they want to put in place, there are 5 active construction sites in the Atlantic Ocean right now. We have 2 just south of Rhode Island, plus 1 site that actually they finished completing. We have the Vineyard Wind site south of Nantucket, the one that had the blade explode.
Are they working now? Have they gone back to work again?
They've gone back because they all requested a temporary restraining order on the government's stopping when Secretary Burgum came out right before Christmas and said, I want a 90-day pause on all of this. We have national security, national defense issues.
Have they paused?
I'm sorry?
Have they paused?
Well, they did pause until they all started to lawyer up and went judge shopping and figured out that they would get an easier way to get a temporary restraining order. And the majority of judges allowed it. Absolutely. One judge said you can't do anything else until I say so. The other 4 are letting it move through the courts, but have still allowed them to continue construction. Yes.
All right,
and
that's bottom line.
They will cause huge amounts, huge dollars, 4 to 5 times more expensive energy, bad for the ocean, bad for the whales, bad for everyone, bad for the fishermen, and bad for U.S. seafood.
Bonnie Brady, thank you for the update, and that's what I wanted to hear because I just wanted to get an update. What the heck is going on? And I feel so bad about the loss of people in the 7 in that boat, but stuff happens, and it's just very sad. Thank you so much for the.
There is a fund, John. If I can tell you quickly,
tell us the fund.
FV Lily Jean Fund. And that is specifically to be split between all of the people that were on board. It's FVLILY and that's what the money is being going to help the families.
Thank you so much, and we'll catch up with you again real soon.